Coming up next, Sin Censura, the Three Guys Rant.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me introduce the only show online with a twist.
The Three Guys Rant.
News talk,
Politics.
entertainment, and much more.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, welcome back to the Church of Rantology. Church is in session, and I just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. We have Mount Sierra College in Monrovia, California. Have the Wine Lab in Costa Mesa, California, which, we always love some wine here. And most importantly, I want to say a big shout out to our sponsor, Mucho Macho Products, for just throwing all kinds of products in our green room here inside of the iRant radio studio. So big thank you.
Huh?
Is your microphone even on? I hear a whole lot of fumbling over there, but I don't know if I hear you, which might be a good thing. So there you go.
I'm back.
Can we turn that mic off again?
Why you gotta be like that for?
So again, thank you to everybody. Make sure to check us out each and every week. Again, we are the Three Guys Rant. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and every social media you can find at the Three Guys Rant.
Why are you laughing at me, man? I was reading about Wayne Newton, and every time I see Wayne Newton, I think of Dunkashane.
Is he the guy that invented the cracker?
I didn't know he was into donkeys.
So again, you want to call us at 855.
Did he say his donkey Shane?
855-69 Three Guys. Again, 855-69 Three Guys. And it's been an interesting week, starting with the debate, if you will, this week. Lamar Odom's been hospitalized. I haven't even gotten the last update on that, whether or not he's
was that because he lost the debate? Is that why he got hospitalized?
Lamar?
Yeah.
You know what? You might as well have been there, because for all the crap that everybody talks about the Republicans, I got to tell you, I don't sleep much. But I tuned in, and those were the best 3 hours of sleep I've had in a long time. Because it was, I don't know, if you ask me, it almost looked like what everybody wants to do with Donald Trump, they were doing to Hillary Clinton. It just seemed like a Hillary Clinton bashing last.
Then you didn't see the same debate I did.
Well, it seemed to be 4-on-1, at least what I saw.
That must have been the porn you were watching before you fell asleep, because it wasn't like that.
Please,
in fact,
do tell.
people were saying that they did not think that she was going to go on the attack the way she did. Yeah, because they were saying she was going to try to be low key, not stir anything up, and she went at people.
I don't know. I just kept seeing that same stupid look on her face that I'm used to seeing on Donald Trump's face yesterday.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, she was the target. There's no doubt about that. She's the front runner, at least on the Democratic side. She's the one with the biggest mouth. They were going after her. But I got to tell you, at least in terms of...
I don't know. You got to ask Bill about that. Her or Monica? I don't know who has the bigger mouth, but anyways.
It's not always the biggest mouth that's best. It's the most talented mouth.
That being said, I'm going to go with yesterday was interesting because it was more cordial. I think the debate was closer to what a debate should be, not the circle jerk that the Republicans and the sideshow freaks that they've been putting on over there. I know they're competing with Trump, so that's hurt the Republicans. But I don't think I've seen a Republican debate in the last 20 years that I didn't think was a circle jerk to begin with.
Any idea what the numbers were last night, viewership?
I'm going to say it was low, only because you had two National
Donald
League
Trump?
Division Series. No. Well, first no Trump, but then you also had, playoffs games going on that were taking a lot of the viewership.
But it was still rated the highest Democratic debate.
Was it really?
Today,
Okay,
yeah.
so I didn't see the numbers.
So a lot of people tuned in.
I saw the whole thing. I was watching the game on one screen, but I on mute, but I had the debate on
And the other screen.
On the other screen.
Yeah.
But
I only have one screen in my house, so I couldn't watch the game.
That's because you're Puerto Rican.
I'm sorry.
No, but I don't know. It's. I mean, I don't know who some of those people up there were, but when you're up there and you start complaining, well, they're not letting me speak and they're not letting me put in my 2 cents.
That was Jim Webb.
And
And
he had a good point.
No, he didn't.
So don't you have to
I
fight
did.
for your time?
No.
And then when it's okay, you've exceeded. Well, you let them, so I don't care. I'm gonna keep
Right.
talking. I don't care what you say.
I mean, you want to get your thoughts out there because people don't know who the hell you are. For a lot of people, this was the first time they've seen or heard from Bernie Sanders,
Right.
and he did pretty well.
Yeah, but Bernie's he's become a household name, at least in terms
Right.
of they understand. He's got name recognition.
Right.
Jim Webb does not.
Right. That's why he wanted to get a little bit of time.
I understand, but
Yeah, but I think he just came off like a
It's like a stiff. He was
we'll
just,
yeah.
you know,
He would have hurt the debate if they let him go on too long. People would have
Right.
tuned out.
right.
I tuned out 2 seconds after he started talking. The one gentleman I did like, and I don't know him from a hole in the wall either, was not Mahoney. The Irish guy, the guy that was up there.
Wasn't it O'Malley?
O'Malley. There you go. I just knew he had a name that I'd want to go drinking with.
The Cardinal?
Cardinal O'Malley?
Yeah.
No, not that guy.
I'm drawing a blank. What was the granite guy? The gentleman at the end?
Kasich.
Kasich. Okay. He's been a independent, Republican, and a Democrat.
Right.
All in the same year.
And he's been a governor, if I've been, right?
Yeah, well, he was a governor, and then he took over for his dad.
Right.
I like the way that he was up there saying that he just voted for stuff because, that's the way everybody else was going, so I figured I'd vote with them. That's good. That's the way you should vote.
Do you have to have a political office before you can run for president, or can you just so
No.
any citizen can be like,
Look
okay,
at Trump. Look at Ben Carson.
I was going to say thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, but those are big names, so I can see
But
them.
they have no political office
Okay, but
experience.
can just a regular Joe the
Yes,
plumber, if
yes,
you will.
They do every time.
Okay.
As
They
long as you
register.
can raise enough money to register in every state, yeah. 'Cause
Oh,
it's not
it's in
free to
every
register.
state.
Yeah.
I thought it was just one. Isn't it? So it's like 6,000 per state or something like that.
It's been between 3 and 6. Yeah, it depends on the state.
Oh, I don't know how to be done per state. So if you don't register in a certain state, nobody in that state can vote for you.
No, you won't be on the ballot.
Oh wow, boy, I learned stuff on this show.
What do you think? This was like running for office in high school?
Yes,
The class president, you just start putting posters.
I
and-
ran for president when I was in 5th grade, and I just started putting posters and stickers everywhere. I figured it was the same
When he
thing.
got to junior high, he started giving out roller papers that had the little wire in them
Right,
so that people vote for him.
right.
He went the Chicago way.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let's spark up for unity.
All right. So last night's debate was interesting. Hillary, Bernie made some noise, but I don't know if it's going to help their numbers.
Have they said who was the winner of the debate, if you will?
Mikey?
They've said that Hillary, but that Sanders wasn't too far behind.
Hillary did a really good job trying to stand her ground, but I think Bernie came off as the most unpretentious. The biggest issue I have with Bernie, though, he reminds me of Carter. He's a nice guy.
Well, the other thing that hurt him a little bit was when it came to foreign policy. He wasn't as polished as most other candidates. Of course, nobody's going to be as polished as Hillary. She
I
was
was going to
Secretary
say,
of State.
if he's unpolished, then what is Donald Trump?
No, I know, but I mean, he has some decent plans and a platform that he's been running on for a while. Trump is just all generalities, no specifics.
Isn't that
When I get elected, all those illegals are going to go back so fast your head's going to spin. Okay, how? Watch.
But isn't that what a good president should be?
No.
That we can't corner him?
At
full
some
of hot air?
point,
Huh?
somebody wants to hear, okay, how?
Yeah, but back to your point, you've always said that a president, if you will, is a puppet, and Congress has to either approve or veto.
Right,
something.
but he still has to let people know exactly what he stands for, not just, I'm against,
but
against
that's-
illegal immigration. Okay.
That's kind of just BS. I mean, if anybody were to get up on stage and be like, you know what, I'm going to get rid of homelessness. I'm going to give a house to everybody. Everybody's going to get an extra $1,000 a month. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean up the streets. Great. So you get voted and you take office. Doesn't mean that any of that's going to happen.
Right.
So then what's...
Well, I think the American people are stupid. I don't think
That's
that
Mike
stupid.
at the 3guysrant.com?
I don't think they're that stupid that they're gonna vote for a guy because says, "Oh, you're gonna get $1,000 a month, a free house." You're gonna, yeah. I mean, that takes a special level of stupidity that I think is reserved to maybe Appalachia.
Wow.
But I could be wrong.
Fair enough.
Now, do you still watch Last Man Standing?
Of course.
Did you see a recent episode where they were talking about voting and Hillary and Obama and the black neighbor?
Yeah.
I don't know if you see it, but
I see, but I don't think I've seen that one episode.
the whole thing is that the black neighbor voted for a black president solely because they're black. Are you saying that that's typical American?
Not necessarily.
All right, we'll be back. This is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to stick around.
Experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home, at AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me introduce the only show online with a twist.
The Three Guys Rant.
News talk, politics,
entertainment, and much more.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. Arvin's over there jacking around somewhere, playing with cameras, and wanted to talk about a topic that seems to be growing in America. We talk about bullying. We talk about sensitivity. We talk about gender-neutral bathrooms. You know, Mike and I, we're older, and we say that the world's gone a little too PC. But about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago in Huntington Beach, a young man decided to go old school. Walking out of class, saw one of his good friends that he'd gone to school with since the 5th grade being punched in the head by a bully. Turns out this young man was legally blind. I don't know if you guys have seen the video.
I've seen the video.
And
well, what you could see, because of the video I've seen, a lot of it's blurred out.
Okay.
All you see is a flying fist.
Well, let me say to all you douchebags and the parents of those kids who were videotaping this.
Is that who videotaped it?
Well,
parents?
No, but I'm saying to the parents of those kids, I hope you beat them with a 2x4 when they got home. Because come on, man, what kind of scumbag are you raising that's videotaping? Okay, so this other young man who walked out, no thought, just clocks him, just decked him, put him on the floor.
Oh, he felt like a ton of bricks.
Oh, he was out.
He was gone. And now I don't know if you've seen they censored the video, but the young man,
I saw it before it was censored.
Did you? I haven't seen that one.
He knocked him down, tells him to stay down, says the expletives are flying, man. This kid's flying the F-bombs, says if you mess with the blind kid again, bro, I'm going to F you up.
So this is the censored version of what he really said.
That's pretty cool because number one, I didn't know it was here in California.
Neither did I.
But I'm glad.
We need to reach out to this kid because Huntington Beach is 15 minutes away.
Well, and it's an affluent area.
He's on Dr. Phil today.
Really?
Yeah, they're airing both.
Screw Dr. Phil. The Three Guys Rant are much bigger.
But where I'm going with it is that, let me see here. Where's the kid's name?
Apparently he didn't do his homework before.
Austin Higley was the visually impaired student, and his friend was Cody Pines. So
now Cody Pines, if I remember correctly, weren't they talking about trying to suspend him for?
Initially, yes, because they can't condone violence.
So what about the kid that was beating up?
Yeah, he was.
I'm sure he was suspended.
He was suspended for sure.
Right.
The kid who douchebag that was hitting the other young man, Austin, went on Twitter the next day to say, "I hope you're all happy. I have 8 stitches." Now, okay.
That's all.
Can you find that tweet?
Well,
because I want to respond. He should have had 32.
My thing, he claims, from what I've read, that the other young man, the blind one, started with him, was messing with him.
Doesn't matter.
He started it.
The kid is blind.
So if he's having a bad day,
right?
Okay,
I mean, what?
So what?
Now,
I mean,
if you get into a fight, how are you in danger? He's swinging that air and not hitting anything.
My thing is, though, we talk about bullying, we talk about some of this, and originally when they were going to suspend Cody Pines, I know they were getting ready to do petitions. Again, I'm not a big one to jump on anything, but that one I would have signed, donated for his defense, whatever, because that's just ridiculous. Now, again, if you get a chance and you watch the video, and I know people are going to say we shouldn't condone violence, but I'm telling you, when you're watching that other, the poor blind kid be hit 3 or 4 times in the head, first I'm pissed off, like I said, all the other kids who are watching this. Okay, that's just wrong.
Those are the ones that should have been suspended.
I agree. Because the 4 of you could, or 5 of you could have bum rushed the one who, but this kid Cody.
Isn't there, I don't know if it's here in California, but maybe it's just a Seinfeld episode, but aren't there actual laws that if somebody's being.
Yeah, Good Samaritan law.
Yeah, if somebody's in danger
that
and you
just
don't step
protects
in.
you.
No. If let's say you're being robbed and I'm just standing there watching.
Right.
I think I have an obligation to help you. Otherwise, I can have
in
criminal
some
charges.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know
if we have it in California, but I was bothered, And again, these kids were there, whatever. I don't know if they were scared, cheering them on, whatever. I'm just telling you that the young man, when he walked in there, decks that one kid, puts him on the floor. Those other ones just bailed. It wasn't so funny anymore. But what I'm saying is, Mike's got a kid in school. We keep hearing about bullying, and I think that we're getting too far. Because a lot of these kids don't know how to fight back. They don't know how to defend themselves.
It's funny because I know people talk about you don't condone violence. There's some violence that should be condoned. All right. And sometimes when I'm bored at home, not doing anything, nobody bothering me.
When you're putting your rants on Facebook?
Yeah. I will go on like YouTube and I look for bullies getting their ass kicked. That is the funniest videos to me, man. That I just laugh and laugh, man, watching these a-holes getting their asses beat for bullying somebody, whether it's an adult or a kid. So some violence should be condoned. And you know what? It's funny. I was driving in today and I saw this like one of them Gracie schools, jiu-jitsu.
The jiu-jitsu ones, right?
And it had a banner in the front that said 160,000 kids in America a day don't go to school because they're afraid of bullying. Or they're bullies.
That's how they're trying to get their membership up.
Yeah, and then next to it said the bullying stops here. So I'm like, that's a good marketing campaign. You know what?
So let me ask you this, and this is where I think you can have a different answer. If there's kids in a high school, not 18, underage, that are just acting a fool, and the teacher knocks them on their ass, you're okay with that?
Well, it depends on what acting a fool.
Yeah, I was going to say, could you be more specific, please?
If he's beating another kid, yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll go with that.
Look, you got to understand something, Arvin, and I'm going to help you right here. If Mike's son is being beaten by another kid and the teacher threw a desk at the kid beating his son, Mike's buying the guy dinner and helping his defense fund. So you're asking...
The other day, I dropped off my boy... And this other kid was playing rough. They claim this kid is special, if you'll know what I mean. And I was about to jump that fence and beat the special kid into the ground. Except I kind of directed my son on what to do, and he handled it. He didn't beat him, but he handled the situation. But I'm like, special? No.
I think you might be a little special.
Oh, he is.
Dude, I was about to go over that fence.
Well, staying on the topic of bullies and
so
just dumbass people.
Where were you going with that?
With that's as far as I'm going to go because there's no follow up because I'm afraid he's going to.
Okay.
I got a phone call today from the FCC on a certain expletive that was dropped previously, so I'm going to avoid getting him all riled up.
Okay.
So, but I do want to talk about another one. I'm sure you might have been at the game. The Dodger.
No, that was Friday night. I went Saturday.
Yeah.
So, what kind of? Because last I heard it's a mother-son tag team.
Yeah.
that just beat this.
Yeah, but the guy was in critical condition. He lost like part of his skull.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
so
bashing his head into the ground or something.
Mother son. I didn't know it was.
Yeah, it was a mother son. Apparently, it was a blonde, long haired gentleman. So I'm hoping that means he's not Mexican. The person that did the beating, but apparently we don't learn because this happened 2011
with the Giants.
With the Giants fan.
So I guess so much for security at Dodger Stadium because it happened again.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah,
man. I mean, those people coming out. Anyway.
This is a Three Guys Rant. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Stick around.
Hi, I want to tell you about an amazing wine from winelab.net. It's called Dynamite Cabernet Sauvignon. It's full-bodied with flavors of blackberry, plum, and cassis spread out, tinged with cedar and hints of chocolate and vanilla. The wine is smooth and inviting. The ripe berry flavors linger across the finish. The wine's deep purple color, flecked with violet highlights, preps you for this big yet approachable wine. Dark aromas of black cherry, berry, plum, and tobacco continue onto the palate. Subtle flavors of cedar and graphite add layers to the toasty backbone of vanilla and baking spices. Structured tannins and peppery black fruit ease into a long, satisfying finish. When you visit winelab.net to order, use code DYNAMITE for 25% off the amazing Dynamite Cabernet Sauvignon. Or use coupon code iRant and get 10% off any of the other amazing products at winelab.net. Remember, you can always visit us and pick up at our store in Costa Mesa or stop by and say hello. These offers are good until October 31st or while supplies last. Visit winelab.net today.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotectsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
Oh yeah, baby. I gotta tell you, I'm all lathered up and I'm ready for my rub down after that Wine Lab commercial.
Hey, we talked before about this fascination that people have with selfies and posting them on social media, and I'm not sure if you guys read about these two instances. One was a guy driving recklessly while doing a self video.
Periscope?
Yeah, I believe it was Periscope, and he ended up crashing and killing himself.
Killing himself.
That's
good.
awesome.
Good for him. Good for him.
Right. So that wasn't tragic. But, I mean, to what length are people going, all right? There's the other one about the girl drinking and driving.
And posting it.
So I don't know if somebody made a post or knew who she was and called the cops and they arrested her.
You'd be surprised how many videos are on YouTube where these drunk morons are doing just that and then come to a complete stop on the freeway like at 2, 3 in the morning and cars are swerving around them trying not to hit them. While some of these idiots get out of the car and start playing chicken on the freeway. You need to Google that.
That is just
But
crazy right there, man.
it's gotten to the point to I think the last research that I did, there's more deaths from taking selfies than actual shark attacks.
Well, yeah, because there's so few shark attacks in the world, so I can
Right.
see
Well,
that.
well, we've had quite a few.
This is Zordon.
This is Billy Garcia.
We've had quite a few. We've had quite a few shark attacks here in Southern California recently.
Really? How
It's the
many?
hot weather. Last time I checked my stats, it was 31.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've had shark attacks, but
And
I don't-
most of
are
them
you,
been
are you talking
hammerheads.
about shark attacks or deaths due to a shark attack?
We'll go with both.
Okay.
Adam Trebek.
But I read
Alan
that too.
Trebek? Wow.
Hey, I got to make sure we don't use any kind of copyright infringement.
I read that too. A lot of people are getting killed by doing stupid things to get a selfie, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, we do it all the time in here.
Yeah, but we're not doing anything crazy. We're normally seated or standing, not hanging from somewhere, climbing
But
something.
again, I go back to that is a special sense of narcissism
Right.
that I can't even begin to fathom.
Well, you have heard that plastic surgery is on the upswing because people want the perfect selfie.
Yes,
Even to where there's an addiction to where people will take 1,000 pictures a day to find that one perfect selfie for that day.
yeah, I understand that. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I shave in the morning.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
in
whoa!
love.
You're in love?
Life is good. I move on.
Are you in love with yourself while you're shaving in the mirror?
Don't be jealous. Don't be a hater.
What exactly do you shave every morning?
Really? You want to go there?
To me, the best
Look at
self
the engineer. You don't want to see what he was pointing at.
the best selfie I've ever seen. I mean, and it's just perfect. Was when that I can't remember what kind of monkey he was that stole the
from the
camera
tourist?
from the tourist and took a perfect picture of himself, and it was a regular camera, not a phone.
Right.
That was just priceless right there.
Well, moving on. I'm going to talk about.
Hey, you see, he's trying to improve his language skills. He's no
Right,
longer
right.
segue
Right.
because he didn't like our Alan's little caricature. So we're moving on.
We're moving on because apparently nobody.
Apparently, it's back.
No, but I don't know if you guys have heard. There's the segue.
There's the segue.
The USC head coach was recently fired
Okay.
due to his drinking because apparently he didn't learn his lesson and he was still showing up to practices. And
Yeah,
other
you were
functions.
defending him not too long ago.
No, I was saying that they should have gotten rid of the moron the
Oh,
first
okay,
time.
okay,
That's what I was
okay.
saying. So apparently it took an extra, 6 weeks or however long it's been. But how stupid do you have to be humiliated?
Wow. Apparently, you have to be as stupid as Arvin. But you understand, if you're about to say how stupid do you have to be to show up to work drunk, is that what you're going to say?
Well, it might have helped if I'd have showed drunk here.
You understand he's an alcoholic? Perhaps he has an addiction. So,
Yeah, but my question is, how can it go unnoticed or so under the rug,
I'm
if you
sorry,
will, for
there's
so
a
long?
term that's called functioning alcoholic, number one. Number two, when you're in that kind of high-profile sport, nobody cares. It's about winning. So
Right.
if you win and produce results, no one cares.
Really? Why is he out of a job?
Well, because now he's embarrassing people,
Now-
and making
now he's
USC
em-
look bad.
Now he's embarrassing the institution.
Not himself, the
Right.
institution.
Because if they've interviewed some of the students even as far back as the old university he was at, and it seems like it's been going on for years.
Of course, again,
And people have tried to speak up and he keep covering it
because
up.
he was a functioning alcoholic, and it wasn't causing anyone any real harm, and he was a winner. That's all that mattered.
That's BS.
Go back to Lance Armstrong. Everybody suspected he was doping, but he was a winner. He was America's boy.
So at the
He was
moment
the
he
golden
decides to
child.
retire, that's when all the the skeletons come out of the closet?
No, there were skeletons long before
Yeah.
that. There were people saying, I saw him inject it. I shared with him. I helped him.
But apparently they worked better for him than they did me.
Be that as it may.
So screw him. Bring him down.
It's until it affects the institutions. No one
And that's all it
cares.
was because it was the Tour de France. Had he been doping and races around here, nobody would have given a crap.
But the French were pissed that he kept stealing their thunder.
Right.
Because it's the Tour de France.
Right.
Besides, I've heard that some alcoholics are very good at hiding it. I've read.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. You
The
know.
one in front of me now doesn't do that good of a job at hiding it.
You can't even tell they've been drinking.
So we'll go with Arvin's famous segue. So was Lamar drinking, drug binging? I know they found him at the Bunny Ranch yesterday, supposedly.
From what I had heard this morning, he had been partying since Saturday and just been.
But they didn't say what kind of partying, if you will.
Well, no. According to one of the headlines, it said that they found every form of barbiturate.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everything in him. Again, take that with a grain of salt, obviously. I'm reading the headline.
Good for you, Phil. Just the headline.
But what's crazy, too, is that he was found at one of their VIP suites. Crap, I didn't even know those existed.
Bro, we can't afford those.
Well,
okay, maybe that's why.
I was going to say, because a typical room goes for about $600, so I can't even, maybe $6,000 for VIP?
Probably.
Well, they said the two working class women who found him.
So that's, I think, $12,000, because I think it's $6,000 a woman. You pay per woman there.
Now, I mean, I don't even know if we can feel bad for him. I don't know what the hell to feel for him, but, you know, apparently Chloe's with him, so, you know, that makes it better.
I feel a little hatred for him right
And what's funny is Jesse Jackson is already there.
Jesse Jackson's there?
Because he was in town.
Is he trying to pick up the crumbles that Lamar left behind?
No, he was at the debate last night.
Okay.
I don't know if you caught him in the audience.
No.
So it was funny, haha. But it was funny that all of a sudden, you know, he's praying for him today. I know people are thinking, how the hell did Jesse get there already? He was there since last night.
Somebody was.
Well, even Kobe Bryant was there last night too.
Well, it's because the Lakers were in town.
Yeah, the
playing.
Lakers were in town. But they were saying that Chloe is inconsolable.
I'm sorry, who's Chloe?
Whatever. That tramp that's over there by his side, man, that lost a Jenner.
What's
and
funny
she's pissed
is
at Amy Schumer because she made a joke.
Arvin will like this one because this one was a natural segue. On my list of things to talk about, I thought it'd be great for Arvin.
Segue.
If he wanted a job
apparently
at the Bunny
coming.
Ranch,
apparently it's coming.
The owner of the Bunny Ranch will now pay off your college tuition.
You see that? That's an altruistic individual right there.
Altruistic. Holy moly.
I would call him a philanthropist.
How do you spell that?
So he has. Do you know that there's 500 women working at the Bunny Ranch
on any given Sunday?
And he says that during the interview process, more and more people are working their way through college. So what he's doing with them is that he start matching the payments the young ladies make toward their student loans over the next 2 months. So one woman, just to show you how much she makes, was saying that she paid off $43,000 of college debt in just over 6 weeks.
Good Lord, how do I get a job there?
That's why I shared with you, because I knew you'd want to apply.
Hell, I got 2 hands.
Bro, I think you'd have to go to that pig brothel we talked about a few weeks ago.
Hey, I got no problem starting at the bottom and working my way up.
You'll start at the bottom, all right.
But excuse me, that was a somewhat of a big fall from grace of Lamar Odom.
Yeah, it was.
And it was.
I'm gonna blame it on Chloe.
But you would. What's it? You were telling me something about his dad. His dad was absent forever.
His dad was absent forever, and from my understanding, from what I remember correctly, he mended the relationship because of the wife. And then once he got together, that's when it all went downhill. Because the dad was a big druggie.
All right.
Which now I think he's dead, actually.
No, he was going to his side.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right, this is a 3 Guys Rant. Make sure to stick around. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
It's hot out here. I need a drink.
Have a mucho macho michelada.
What's a michelada?
Michelada is a Mexican Bloody Mary made with beer. All you have to do is get bucket-sized michelada, open it up, pour it in your favorite beer, and you're good.
What if you don't like beer?
You can use it in lemon lime soda, vodka with lime, or tequila with lemon lime soda.
Sounds delicious.
Where do you find it?
You can find it at your favorite store, or you can go to muchomachomichelada.com.
Find us on Twitter and Facebook. It's one thing to own a business. It's another to promote it. That's why thousands of business owners rely on Monster Marketing Group. Design, print, mail, custom mailers, all for as little as 29 cents delivered. That includes postage. Send to a neighborhood, zip code, or an entire city. With just a simple call, 888-49-MONSTER, you can easily promote your business, sales, events, grand openings, send coupons, and much more.
Your mail delivers in as little as 5 days. No dealing with the mailing list or paperwork. Monster Marketing does all the heavy lifting. Get started now by calling 888-49-MONSTER or go to monsterng.com.
Monster Marketing Group. We deliver, we give you results, we can prove it.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, welcome back to the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to check us out each and every week at the3guysrant.com. Call us at 855-69-3-GUYS. Again, 855-69-3-GUYS. And this segment is brought to you by My Condom Club for all your rubber and lubrication needs.
You love saying that. Look, we're the Three Guys Rant. At the last several shows, I've been on a tirade about patriotism in the U.S. This is no exception. This is for Mike. So a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys about.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
How in Montana, the schools had canceled, U.S. Day.
America Day.
America Day.
Right.
Because, certain people don't feel patriotic or they don't feel like they're American. We all said, get the hell out. If you're an American, you're here. I mean, again, if I go to another culture, I wouldn't mind seeing their day. That's fine. If I go to China, Japan, let them celebrate it. Yeah, but I think it's a celebration of their people, their culture. Cool. Here we become so PC.
Te vas a cagar, cabrón.
I know he is. This one just set me off to no end. School district in Connecticut, here in the U.S.
I was going to say, is that America?
Was going to cancel Halloween.
Okay.
Because of the pagan saint?
That was my first thought. I said, it's got to be a very religious town, perhaps.
Because of the movie?
No, worse. Because some kids are going to feel left out because their parents don't believe in participating in Halloween. So they're going to ban it for everybody because they believe in equality and they believe that the children who don't get to
participate... Why does the majority have to suffer because of the minority? That is the dumbest thing I've heard.
That's the Senate rules.
The Senate rules?
We can't do anything about it. Oh, we're not talking politics anymore. Okay, sorry.
I thought my head was going to explode when I read that.
Wait. A county, a city, or a school?
School district.
School district.
So that's a pretty big area, yeah.
Parents were losing their mind.
But wait. They can only control what they do at the school, not after 3 o'clock.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, but most children live for that. They go to school in the costume, they dress up.
I remember.
They do the little parade.
Yes, that's what I remember. I used to love being the little Indian. Well, I won't tell you what I did with the feather. So please continue with your story.
What I'm saying is, again, I think it's political correctness run amok. Look, we're in America. Right. There are certain holidays and certain traditions we have. We have Easter, 4th of July, Halloween.
Hey, on St. Patrick's Day, I'm as Irish as they come.
St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day.
That one we can get rid of altogether.
Which one?
Saint Valentine's.
Okay,
yeah, I second that.
But what I'm saying is they keep talking more and more about, a lot of parents don't wish to participate and are bringing their children up not participating in those holidays.
Yeah, they're called Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well,
so what?
Easy. Let's not offend anyone.
But I'm confused. Is this not home of the free, land of the brave, so on and so on?
Wow, he screwed that up so bad. You see,
this is the reason why.
This is why
they cancel crap like that.
Innocent until proven guilty kind of stuff. Do we not have the freedom to do as we please in this country?
Yeah, but the problem
did the Mikeys of the world not fight for that right?
Our peer group, okay, mine and Mikey's mainly, who now run a lot of these institutions, I'm not sure where they went off the reservation, because we all graduated at the same time, went to college. Mike went off to fight for our country. And yet a lot of our peer group have lost their damn minds.
They've become pussified. And I don't know why.
Neither do I.
PC. I don't. When did we start with this PC crap?
And
I don't remember when there was a turning point. I don't even remember.
Well,
it was the baby boomers. Blame it on the baby boomers.
I don't know, man, because the baby boomers, they love the holidays. Look,
how about Generation X?
I have more associates and friends whose faiths, religious beliefs, and I'm not going to say what, perhaps don't necessarily condone or participate in Christmas. But
Joe,
I'll tell you what, brother, at the end of the year, these people have a good time. They love the whole tradition of being together, getting together. So when
you know why they're so happy? Because they don't have to buy anything, man. Where do I sign up?
So that being said,
so I got to go knock on a few doors on the
Halloween
weekends.
for children has always been what it is. Yes, I know the church says it's a pagan holiday, and we're missing the point. Most kids only care about dressing up like Wolverine, or what's the big one this year?
I don't even.
Oh, you know what's a big costume this year?
What?
El Chapo.
No,
They've
you
sold out of
idiot.
that.
That's for adults who want to be
And
crazy.
They sold out of Batman
Okay.
in a lot of places because I guess the new video game was released.
You know what's also another one?
Kids!
Caitlyn Jenner. They've sold out of that
Look,
too.
you moron. I'm talking about children who are in school. They want to dress up like Wolverine, Spider-Man,
Right.
Batman, and they want candy. Buttloads of candy. They don't care about the politics or the pagan.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to say this, though. I commend the parents and the PTA of the Connecticut School District. They lost their damn minds. And I don't know what they said to the administrators. This morning it was announced they've rescinded the ban. They're going to allow the kids to dress up and participate in it. You cannot do it because 3, 4, 5 kids don't participate. That's wrong.
Next thing you know, they're not going to let kids dance at the prom because they're dancing too seductively.
Oh, I dance with the
Well, here.
little wood in my pants all the time.
So this one's for Mike. This is in Pennsylvania. Okay. A
Appalachian.
military mom was getting nailed by her HOA, Homeowners Association, because she hung.
Tell
You
me
know,
you're not going to be as stupid as what I think you're going to say.
No, this sounds like a sexual story almost.
No. She hung a 14 by 9 military flag, 14-inch by 9-inch military flag with the 1 star.
14 inches?
Inches. In her window.
That's
okay. In her window, obviously indicating that she has 1 son currently serving overseas.
Right.
Okay. Her HOA says that it's not consistent with the complex rules on window treatments, and they're going to sue her, and the law has to enforce the HOA rules to have her remove that flag. She's already said, hell no. I'm with her. Her name is Donna Morey. She lives in Tarrentine Village Complex in Hatfield.
We need to get a hold of this woman.
Okay. My thing is, her son has served in Iraq and Afghanistan. If you can't hang a U.S. flag or a flag with 1 star honoring your children who are fighting for this country or currently serving, that is the biggest crock.
And
did you
this
mean
this
crap?
happens more often than you think.
I know. I know.
Flags, whether it's a service flag or an American flag, HOAs lose their mind.
What kills me is when they say, well, that flag is too big. Okay, if it is the red, white, and blue, I don't care if it covers the entire side of the guy's house.
Right.
These HOAs.
A 14 by 9, unless you're driving through the neighborhood with binoculars, you're probably not going to see it.
Bro, you don't even got to get me started. She hung the tribute banner in the bedroom window. Okay?
My word probably would be like, what the hell are you doing looking through my bedroom windows?
It says that it's been hanging for a year. So to your point, someone recently caught it, and the association reportedly wants all windows to look the same. That's the reason you have an HOA.
I'll be like, then put this flag on every window in the community. That's what I would say.
But I would never move anywhere where there's an HOA.
Nor would I.
Because of those reasons and all the stories you hear, they're nightmares.
They're insane.
Right.
I don't understand how you can uphold a law saying that you cannot display an American flag, or you cannot put up. What do they call those, Mikey? There's a particular name for that. Blue Star Mothers.
Yeah.
Blue Star Mothers.
And then there's the Gold Star Mothers.
Okay. What the hell? But that means they've
died.
They've died.
Right.
So a Blue Star Mother means they're currently serving and alive and well. but yet they want her to take it down. That is the biggest BS right there. I'm like, and again, I don't even know how anybody on the HOA can call themselves an American, look themselves in the mirror, and go harass this woman.
Maybe they're not.
Like Mikey says, maybe they're a sleeper cell.
Yeah, they could be one of those that,
I'm telling you. So for me, again, my rant for this whole segment has been about, the U.S., but these people got to get off their high horse.
We should find out what the name of the HOA is, and let's give them a call. See who
Tarrington Village Complex in Hartfield.
See who the president is. Watch it be something.
Alan, Google that and get him on the phone.
Tarrington Village Complex in Hatfield.
It's going to be one of those. Watch. Bet you money, man.
All right.
You know what? That's interesting that you say that because that's actually a segue.
That's a segue?
Apparently it is.
It's a segue.
Apparently segue. Apparently.
No, we're moving on.
Wow. I don't know if you've heard, but the female delivery girl that delivered a pizza to a church. Did you hear about that story?
I did not.
She delivered a $5.95 pizza to a church while they were meeting. It wasn't actually no, I think it was the committee.
Who was meeting?
The church committee.
Okay.
They were meeting. They called a pizza. Now, as far as I know, it was completely random. Anybody could have delivered it. So they gave her the $5.95 for the pizza and then gave her a $1,000 tip because the pastor is trying to show his...
Pastor?
That's what I said.
Pasture.
Yeah, he pasteurizes.
Okay.
Wanted to show his... you see, maybe not his Congress, his flock.
Congregation?
His congregation. That it's better to give than to receive. So they gave her $1,000 for her, for the good stuff. And thank you for sticking around. This is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to check us out each and every week.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. 3 quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Located in Monrovia, California, Mount Sierra College prepares highly skilled graduates for careers in management, information technology, media arts, and game arts. Transfer earned credits or start right after high school and earn a bachelor's degree in 4 years or less. Combine industry-driven, hands-on small classes with your general education units. Mount Sierra College. Invest in yourself. Financial aid is available for those who qualify.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
Y ya regresamos. All right, so we're back. I believe this is the final segment for today.
This is the final segment for today.
All right, so check this out. There was a case in New York City. All right, it only took the jury 25 minutes to decide that the person that was being sued was not liable.
Oh,
Basically, what happened?
Is this the aunt and the nephew?
Can you let me tell the story, man? Okay, yeah, that was it. I got nothing.
No, please do tell, because I was laughing so hard when I heard about this.
No, I was trying to set it up, but you got to jump in.
How ridiculous do you have to be to sue your nephew because he hugs you too hard? And was it a broken wrist?
I don't know. You know the story.
I know bits and pieces because I was too busy laughing. But I don't even.
She fell and broke her wrist.
She fell from what though? I thought it was just because he hugged her too hard.
No, but the hug made her fall.
How the hell can you even sue a minor like that? I'm surprised it took him that long to even try to come to a conclusion on whether or not it was a legal lawsuit or not.
Well, she lost. The boy's not liable. So, go ahead.
No, what I was going to tell you is I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's a big merger that's in the works, and it seems like it's going to go. What is Anheuser-Busch, which is InBev, agrees to buy Saab Miller, which is Miller. Two huge companies, but Budweiser is just trying to absorb Miller and all of its companies.
But is that going to go through? Because I know there's been other companies interested in getting Saab, if you will, and they've declined. They were offered, I want to say something like $14 billion by another company, and they declined. They said it was too little.
You sure wasn't this company? Because I know that this company started at $54 billion, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so
but if it goes, I mean, both sides have agreed. It's just a matter of the regulatory board, if you will, whoever oversees these companies, for them to allow it, because it would definitely be the largest beer manufacturer on the planet. Right. They would have 9 of the 20 top beers in the world under their belt. But if it does go through, they've agreed to $104 billion, which would be one of the biggest, not purchases. What's the word for it?
Merger, purchase,
merger deal in history. It won't be the largest, but it'll be up there. But together, their estimate that their super brewery would have sales of $55 billion. The only thing is that they're probably going to have to sell some of its components to smaller breweries, because I know when Modelo was bought, which owns Coors, they had to sell off Corona. They had to sell Corona to a smaller rival brewery just because it was too much going into one organization. So if it goes through, I'm sure that's going to happen.
Well, but the thing is that the bigger issue was why are they doing it? I mean, it's not just about sales. I think, and I've read a little bit, and it's been mentioned. Phil was talking about it before he had to run out. That part of the move is to try to squash craft beers, because craft beers are taking a bigger and bigger market share every year.
They're definitely feeling it in the pocketbook. I know that they've lost some of the market share, but I also know that they've been buying small breweries over the last couple of years. I know that they've bought some here locally, and I know that they've bought some over from Europe. I think the largest one in Europe, they bought it. So I don't know if they're trying to just have that big of a portfolio that they're just going to try to buy all of the beer world, or what the deal is. But that's
well, with their money and their reach, they could just, instead of creating their own line,
just buy everybody else,
buy the good ones and bring them into their portfolio. I mean, the only challenge would be obviously those small ones are not going to stay small for very long, because with the distribution that these people can provide, I mean,
because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what happened to what's the one that's always on TV? You like their beer too. They always do the commercials, and the owner of the company is always in the commercials, always smelling the hobs, and you can see him making it in there.
Oh no, I don't like their beer. Are you talking about Sam Adams?
Sam Adams.
Yeah, I don't like their beer.
I know that they were a microbrewery, but they grew so much that they're no longer in that category.
Right.
So I don't know if maybe that's something that's going to happen with them.
Yeah, because I think I know it's got to be. I can't remember if it's in the number of bottles that you move a year, or cases that will determine whether you a microbrew.
I thought it was
or,
volume.
Right, but which volume? I don't know if it's bottles or cases. So
I don't remember, but I know it was definitely a big number. And I was surprised that they had moved that much in a year.
Right.
So we'll see where it goes. If they agree to it, I mean, it's going to be a huge company,
dude. As long as I don't touch my Colt 45, we're good.
You know what? You're probably the only person that even touches Colt 45
or Steel Reserve. That's
boy, you like crappy beer.
Dude, you mix those two together, half and half,
and then
it's like an Arnold Palmer.
And then you get chorro.
You get chorro and puke at the same time.
No. Well, the one speculation that people have had is they're worried that it might actually make the price of their beer go up.
Yeah, I mean, if you dominate
because
the
there's no
market.
more rivalry. It's
Right.
basically a monopoly, so they can charge whatever they want at that point.
Right. But you know what's amazing? Speaking of a beer, a micro beer, how expensive some of these beers are. I mean, you can buy a 32 ouncer and it's $35.
Oh, that's
$20.
That's too rich for my blood. But yes, we've had some here.
But it's like, really? I mean,
and it wasn't even that good, the one that we had.
You know, if I'm going to spend that kind of money or more, I would rather buy like a
bottle of vodka?
No, single malt scotch or something like
Right.
that you can get a decent one for $40-$50. You know, it's not the best one out there, but it's
have
a
you
decent
actually
one.
bought a $40-$50 bottle of
Yeah.
scotch for
Yeah.
yourself?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get an invite on that day. I usually get the $7 bottle.
That's when I do invites. But yeah, I don't know that I will pay, $20 for a 32-ounce beer.
I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm
I mean,
intrigued.
At that point, do you drink shots of the beer or do you pour a glass of beer? I don't know. Okay.
Bartender, line them up.
I
What
know.
kind of vodka? No, the beer.
Yeah, sir, it's just 2 servings. Oh, hell no. I want 32 1-ounce servings. Make it last. Make it last. Thank God Almighty, make it last.
Thank goodness that this show is not going to last, man. Again, thank you, everybody, for sticking around. This is the Three Guys Rant. And remember, call in for what is it, your Puerto Rican word of the day. We'll have Mikey record something on your phone and send it right back. Again, this is the Three Guys Rant. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told,
Rangers, this is Zordon.
Hi, this is Billy Garcia.
This is Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
This is